everyone, I'm Shan. Welcome to my channel. Today I will talk about my double eyelid surgery experience. Before we dive into the whole process and my recovery and the reason why I need to get the procedure, I want to put out a disclaimer. I know I just said that I wanted to share my double eyelid surgery experience with you. It's actually not the double eyelid surgery that I got. It's called an upper ectropion repair. I call it double eyelid surgery because my procedure does give you the appearance of having double eyelids after the surgery. But on paper, it is not called a blepharoplasty, which is a traditionally known double eyelid surgery. It's upper ectropion repair. I'm not medically knowledgeable at all, so honestly, I don't know the medical difference between the two operations. I just know that mine is not a blepharoplasty. Everything I mentioned in the video would be from my personal understanding of what my doctor told me and from my online researches. I have no medical training at all. Please don't think that whatever I say is medically true. It's just my personal understanding. And also, this video is not to review my doctor or the procedure. It's just me wanting to remember, this process because it's irreversible and it's a once-in-a-lifetime procedure. I just wanted to have something to look back on. I also wanted to make this video to share my personal experience with the world. If there is one person that is in the similar situation as I was in, and if this video can help that one person, I think that's enough. Let's get on with the video. But as you can see, I didn't have the surgery yet because it's actually next Tuesday. But I wanted to film this clip because I wanted to have something in this video that's actually my natural face. So let's dive into it. I've been wanting double eyelid surgery since I was probably middle school. I have always thought that I had very small eyes. That might not be true, but for me, that's what I perceive my eyes to be, small. It's basically a monolid. You can see, like, I have a tiny crease, but it's not really there. But yeah, it's not really there. And I always thought that my eyes didn't look that pretty. And I joined the choir in middle school and I started performing a lot on stage. And everybody puts on makeup before they go on stage in my choir. So whenever I would put on eyeshadow and eyeliners, my eyes always ate everything up. Because like it folds into the skin. So I always wanted bigger eyes. I knew I couldn't get the surgery when I was that young, so I started using double eyelid tapes. I actually have the double eyelid tape I use here. I'm thinking I would just put it on for you and so you can see the difference it makes. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this. Left eye. Just place it down and press it. Okay, there we go. Did it make a difference? I think it did. But yeah, this is the left eye with the tape and the right eye without the tape. Okay, there we go. You couldn't really tell a difference from afar, but it at least opens up the inner corner a little bit, I think. But I have to be honest that the double eyelid tape isn't the most natural thing ever, and people can tell when they look closely at your face. It's after all plastic, it feels weird on your eyelid. When you're tired, it's hard to open up your eyes even. It's not that great. But I have been using it for almost 10 years because I really did feel like it made my eyes look a lot bigger and rounder, and it gave me the double eyelids so I could put on eyeshadow and then put on eyeliner and then not have those be eaten by my eyelids. But at the same time, I wanted to get the double eyelid surgery so that this would be permanent and I would never have to put on tapes again. I've never really gotten to it because I know that it takes a couple weeks to recover from the surgery because it makes the eyes look very swollen and even the face looks swollen, so you need some downtime. So I didn't want to do it during high school or during college because I didn't want to be gone for 2 weeks and come back looking drastically different, and I have many people ask me what happened to my face because I always felt like, you know, we advocate for natural beauty, and if I do something to my face, have a surgery or procedure done on my face to try to look differently, it's something to be ashamed of or something that you're supposed to keep as a secret. That's what I've always thought as a child, but then as I read more books, as I grew up, watch more videos, you know, like learn about body positivity more and more, I realized that your body is your body, right? And you're supposed to be able to make decisions to enhance your beauty without really worrying about how others think. You know, even though I don't have that concern anymore, I just haven't gotten the chance to take the 2 weeks out of my life to actually do this, because there's either better vacation planned or I was busy with work or study. Fast forward to this January, I got LASIK in both my eyes and the surgery went really well. You know what? I want to take the tape off because it's so uncomfy. Okay. You just take it off. Yeah, okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, so this January, I got LASIK. I was short-sighted and I had an astigmatism, but the surgery got rid of almost all of it. I could see perfectly through my left eye, but my right eye still is a little bit blurry. When I'm driving, looking at road signs, the letters had halos around them. So I had a couple follow-ups with my eye doctor, and then she told me that I had a little teeny tiny bit of astigmatism left in my right eye. And she was looking at me blink through the microscope and she found vertical lines on my cornea. Actually, my lashes are abrasing the cornea, causing those lines and causing the surface to be uneven and then causing the blurriness through my right eye. So we tried using lash curlers to make the lash try to go forward instead of go downwards and, you know, touching my eyeball, literally. And we tried using excessive amount of eye drops to try to alleviate the abrasion, but it didn't work. We tried it for a couple months. It didn't really help with the situation. So my eye doctor recommended that I go see an oculoplastic surgeon. She wanted to see if we can find a permanent solution with a procedure on my eyes to flip the lashes forward. So I went to see the surgeon and then she said we can definitely do it. And the procedure is going to have almost a similar effect as a double eyelid surgery. So the surgeon said we will make horizontal cuts on my eyelids where my future crease would be, and then she would extract fat from the inner corner so that the crease starts from the inner corner, and so the lashes would flip forward. I don't 100% understand what's going to happen, but I can only hope that everything goes well. So I'll try to film the recovery, and for you guys it's gonna be a couple seconds until you see the clips, but for me it's gonna be a week until I get the procedure. Until then, wish me luck! Good morning everyone, it's right now 6:50 and I'm heading to the surgery center to get the procedure done. I'm a little nervous, but hopefully it'll be fine. We just left and it takes 15 more minutes to get there. I'll keep you updated. Help! What is epiphoron? What is epiphoron? What's trichiasis? Keratopathy? I don't have any clue what these are. They're paralytic symptoms. Are we supposed to blast it? This is Z-O-N-G. This is C-H-O. again, I'm back from the surgery. I'm still trying to wake up from the general anesthesia, but I'm lucid enough to talk about my experience. So I know I look a little bit scary right now, and I'm probably talking really slowly, but basically I really did have a really positive experience. All of the nurses that I've met are super personal and super nice to me. I got the IV and it's like not painful at all. They did a really good job. So now I'm gonna talk about the whole process as I remember. So basically we got to the hospital, the surgery center, we checked in, and then we waited for around 25 minutes, 30 minutes until the nurse called me back, and then they gave me a bed and then a gown and a blanket and a hair cap and everything. And so I got ready, and then they started the IV, and then we waited for another 30 minutes until another nurse came over, and then my doctor came over to explain how everything's gonna go. And the doctor that does anesthesia also came over to tell me that I'll be basically knocked out through the surgery. After all of that, the new nurse pushed me to the operation room on a bed, which is a brand new experience. So we got to the operation room. It's totally not what I imagined it to be. I watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy, and like the operation rooms are really intense. It's really like all the lights are pointing at the bed, and like there are a group of people, nurses, surgeon, and doctors like surrounding the bed. It's like not that intense. There's only the anesthesiologist and the nurse that was with me. And then as soon as I got transferred to the operating table, the anesthesiologist put the anesthesia down my IV, and I started feeling drowsy immediately. I remember I was talking to them for like a couple, maybe seconds before I just didn't remember anything anymore. And then the next thing I remember was that I woke up from my bed in a recovery suite, and then my husband was right next to me. I mean, that's actually like all of it. It's not very exciting. I think it went well. I know I look horrendous right now. It's purple and red. I also couldn't see very well right now. Everything is really blurry. I can't really open my eyes, and closing my eyes takes some effort as well. But I think it's because the ointment they put in my eyeball to make it moisturized, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's interesting. My scalp is a little numb. Huh. Interesting. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't know why. It's so interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm supposed to use ice pack for 20 minutes every hour. So I'm gonna do that to prevent like a lot of swelling. And I have pain meds. I'm not really feeling anything yet because I just got back from the surgery center, but I'll take pain meds as I need. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna stay in bed and watch some Netflix or Survivor or whatever, and let's see what I'll look like tomorrow. Alright, see you guys then. Hi again guys, it's day 2. I think my face look slightly swollen beneath my eyes, but my eyes look a lot better than yesterday already. I really do not feel any uncomfiness. It just feels like I can't open my eyes completely because of the swollenness. But yeah, no pain, no pressure, no nausea, no anything. So I've been icing for 20 minutes every hour since I got home yesterday. So hopefully the swelling would continue to go down. But my doctor did say that it will get worse before it gets better. But other than that, I eat normal foods, just not super oily foods. And I could take showers already, and I actually washed my face earlier to get rid of some of the blood stains and the ointment from yesterday's surgery, so I could see a lot better as well. Let me show you a close-up, I guess. It's still a little scary. You can see the bruising is going to the corners now, right here, And my doctor said it's gonna continue to go down and I'll look like I have a black eye very soon. Everything's been going really well so far. I'll keep you updated. Hi guys, it's day 3. I'm checking in again. I'm in my pajamas. I haven't left the house in 2.5 days. I'm still feeling great, and yeah, I just took a shower again and I used the Q-tips to clean my stitches again. It got off a lot of the blood stains. So actually you can see the stitches a lot better now because they're pretty clean. Left eye, you can see the bruising. I think it's getting darker on the corner of my eyes. And this eye. I think my eyes look pretty symmetrical right now, but I still can't fully open my eyes. Oh yeah, my doctor called yesterday to follow up with me, and then my nurses called again today. I don't know, I didn't really have anything to update them with. Everything's going well. Yeah, I've still been icing 20 minutes every hour. I've been putting on the ointment every couple hours. I don't think there's anything else I'm doing really. I'm just watching TV a lot, studying a lot. Well, when I was cleaning the eyelids, they still feel a little numb. Mostly numb actually, so it's not painful when I try to get the blood off of the stitch. So that's good. So I did ask my nurse when the stitches would come out, and she said they're not supposed to come out on their own, and the doctor is supposed to take them out during our follow-up appointment, which is next Wednesday. I had hoped that it would come out a little bit sooner so I can actually go outside and not look like this and have to wear sunglasses. But I don't think it's a big deal. We'll see how it goes. Bye, see you tomorrow. Hi, it's day 4. Nothing much has changed. I still look like this, the same as yesterday. The stitches still look the same. I still couldn't open my eyes fully. Not much to update you. Wait to see what tomorrow looks like. It's day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 5. I've been trying to figure out why I can't open my eyes by watching a bunch of double eyelid experience YouTube videos. And from what I saw, most people like start to have the crease on day 3. You know, on day 1 and 2, they look like they can't open their eyes because of the swollenness. But on day 3, like almost all of them look like they started to have the crease, and they're able to open the eyes, at least to form the crease when they open the eyes. I am not able to have the crease. So I'm a little scared and nervous, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I don't have a lot of fat on top of the stitches, so it has nowhere to push the crease into. Maybe it's because the lower part is too swollen. I don't really know. And then I see that most people, their stitches are not as purple and dirty looking as mine are on day 3, and I'm already on day 5. So I wonder if it's that my stitches are not healing as well, or if it's that I'm not cleaning them properly. I did use ointment like more than 3 times every day since day 1. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, or if I'm doing anything wrong. And then I see that most people had their stitches taken out after a week, but my doctor told me that my stitches are dissolvable. But then my nurse told me that they need to be taken out at the doctor's office. So I'm really confused, but I don't know. I don't know if I should worry or not. I'm not gonna worry. But other than that, I feel great as always. I don't feel like my face was swollen at all. Maybe other than the first 2 days. My face completely looks fine. Look at my face. It's fine. It's completely fine. And my lower lid area, like this area, is completely fine. There's no bruising. It's only this area. We'll see if anything changes tomorrow, I guess. Bye! Hello everyone, it's day 6. I finally went out of my house and I went shopping today actually, and I also went hiking in the morning. So I feel really energetic right now. Let me show you my little dress.
Cute, right? There's a slit right here, there's a slit right here, and a slit right here.
So healing-wise, I still don't think I have made much progress since like day 3. Let me show you again, like I do every day. You can still like very clearly see the stitches, and the eyelid is still very red, but not really swollen. And I don't think the stitches are coming out on their own anytime soon. 3 more days to see how it goes. If it doesn't come out, we'll just let the doctor handle it. It's not a big problem either. When I went out to shop and hike, I just had my sunglasses on at all times. It wasn't a problem at all. Nobody asked any questions. Everything's great. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, it's day 7. I just had really spicy ramen and my tongue is really hurting right now. But oh, we gotta do this check-in. It's late in the day. So I went to a pool party earlier today. I still had to wear my sunglasses because the stitches are still there. And then I did show a couple people what the stitches looked like, and they said it looks really painful. Which I agree. They don't look the friendliest stitches of all times, I guess. But today I realized when I open my eyes, you can see actually there's very high crease, like right underneath my brow bone I can form. That's just pretty crazy and wild. Because my eyeballs had always been so puffy. This is just like impossible. This is something that's impossible to do before the surgery. Not that it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just don't really understand what the stitches are doing and why the crease is not forming at the stitches. I continue to use the ointment they gave me, the antibiotics ointment, to clean the stitches, clean the wound, to try to get some more coagulated blood and whatever off of the knots. And I actually started hot compressing a couple of days ago, so I did that a couple times today as well. I think actually the bruising on the corners are a little bit lighter today. Really, if you look at me from afar, I just look like I have very thick eyeliners on. I don't look that bad. I don't think I look that bad. It's just the close-up. So I think I'm gonna call my doctor maybe tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning would be a whole week since I got the surgery. Because I got the surgery last Tuesday and today is Monday. So I'm gonna call my doctor and then ask her if it's normal for my stitches to not have fallen out yet, because I did get 2 different messages from the doctor and the nurses, as I mentioned a couple of days ago. I also have been watching a little bit more about how these stitches work and how long it takes for dissolvable stitches to dissolve. I don't think I'm out of the normal window of period when it's normal for the dissolvable stitches to come out on its own yet, because it says online it's like 7 to 10 days. But some other sources say 5 to 7 days, so I don't really know. And it's been 7 days. I mean, the latest we can get it taken out is Wednesday afternoon. So it can't be that bad. I'm gonna go do 1 more hot compression. I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow morning I'll call the doctor and I'll update you on how it goes. Alright, good night. Hello, it's day 9. I'm so sorry I forgot to film yesterday. I didn't call the doctor because I figured I would just stick it out and see what happens today. So I did get them taken out, except for 2 little knots on my left outer corner, because my doctor said they're not fully, I guess, healed yet. So this is my eyes after the stitches are taken out, and they don't look extremely different from before the stitches were taken out. But you know, they do look a little bit friendlier now. And I do think I can go to work tomorrow with a pair of glasses on. Yes, and then I can put concealer on the corners, just not on the incision yet. Turns out that my doctor didn't really use the dissolvable stitches because she didn't want the crease to not stay put because dissolvable stitches can come out after 5 to 7 days, and she didn't think it was enough time for the crease to, or for the scar to form at the correct place. So there was nothing to worry about in the first place. The fold is not exactly at the scar yet because there's a lot of swollen going on both above and underneath the incision line. So basically the bottom part of my eyelid doesn't fit into the upper part because they're both so swollen, so it's just like doing like this angled thing right here instead of doing a fold in motion when I open my eyes. And so maybe the swollen will go away in a month or so, but we will see how it goes because everybody heals differently. Yeah, so my next follow-up appointment is in 4-5 weeks, 6 weeks after the surgery. I'm sorry, my dogs are doing stupid things if you can hear them in the background. They're funny. I do like the shape of the eyelids. I think my doctor did do a very good job. I can't wait to see what they would look like after a month of healing. I think I'm gonna stop the video today and I'll make another video for following up in a couple months, probably 2 or 3 months, to show you how it's going. And in the meantime, I'll make other videos, and so if you see my eyelids swollen, that's because it's still healing. Lastly, I want to say that my eyelid surgery is not actually a double eyelid surgery. It's instead a upper eyelid ectropion repair. So the purpose of my surgery is to correct my lashes from pointing down to pointing forward, or to fix the fact that my eyelashes are scraping my cornea, causing me to not be able to see clearly. That's the purpose of the surgery. The purpose is not to make my eyelids look bigger. It just happens that I did want to get the double eyelid surgery, and I did want bigger eyes, and it just happens to be perfect timing. And I know that I've been talking to you about how I watched other people's double eyelid surgery recovery videos, and then I found that my recovery is not the same as theirs, and I realized that it's not because, you know, the doctor didn't do a good job or their doctor did a fantastic job. It's just because it's not the same surgery, it's not the same procedure, and it's not gonna have the same recovery either. Don't stress out if your recovery is not doing as well as other people's recovery online. You should always go check with your doctor to see if everything's going well. You know, I made this video because I want to record my recovery and I want to share it with other people who might be in the similar situation as I am in, or as I was in. Let's hope that my eyes will get better and better as they heal more and more. Tune in for the follow-up video I'm gonna put out 2 or 3 months from now. Alright guys, have a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!